U.S. Bank brings us stories of inspirational athletes who amaze us each week.
Our Ellie Williams joins us now with the story of the Encinal Jet, who's finding his family on the field.
Robert, Keirr Stewart is right now a junior leader at Encinal High, but events in his life has made getting to this point not always so smooth. On the field, Keirr Stewart is part of an exciting Encinal team, but it's the team at home that's gotten him through some tough times.
That was like a really rough time for everybody, because my dad was like, he was like the type of person that, you know, helped people.
Before Keirr was even in kindergarten, his father passed away suddenly. That same year, the family lost his aunt. A couple years later, his mom moved to the East Coast. It's a different family dynamic from what he sees around him.
I have friends who, you know, they have all their parents, they live with their parents. So I wonder, like, what would life be if I was one of those, you know? If I was one of those kids, how would I be? Would I be dressed like this? Would I talk like this? Like, would I go to this school? Would I be where I am now?
Where he is Encinal High, where he's a leader for a team he grew up cheering for when his uncle set records as a star for the Jets.
My relationship with him is really, really strong. He's like the male role model I have in my life.
He's like my best friend, honestly. You know, I really watched him grow from a little guy who would like watch my every move into like his own man.
He's helped me grow up because like I've watched him go through a lot of stuff, so he's just trying to make sure like I can be a better person.
Keirr is forging his own path on the Jets with the support of his uncle and his grandmother, who he's lived with since before grade school. An unofficial team mom loved by all, she is the strength pushing Keirr to be the best he can be.
I can't really describe it because she's such a different person. Like I don't think there's anyone around who could match her.
He's my heart, and well, he's all of our hearts. His uncle, his mom, you know, he's a family. Everybody loves him. We love him.
She used to have to take the BART and walk miles to work. So just that right there just makes me want to just work 1,000 times harder just because of her.
And work he does. The Encinal Jets have had a solid start to their season, and Keirr has grown into his role as a leader, as one of the juniors leading calisthenics, building relationships with his coaches, and pushing his teammates and himself.
Keirr is an explosive player. You know, he's a thick-bodied kid, but he's fast, he's quick, he plays real strong, and he always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
The Jets already have created a tight bond with each other. They felt it early in the season, and Keirr knows the strength they've created together.
I don't think that a lot of teams could come close to what we have. We have such a strong like brotherhood here that like I know that the guy next to me has my back and he knows I have his back. So it's just pretty much us just trying to all get paid together.
And with the support of his grandmother, his uncle, coaches, and teammates, Keirr has big plans for his future.
Just provide, like, I want to still dominate in the NFL because I don't want to be just one of those guys who go and just are forgotten about. I want to be a guy who people remember.
Aside from his on-field plans, Keirr also told me one of his goals is to get a 4.0 GPA. Great goals for the future.
Yeah, he's doing really well in the classroom, and obviously a super articulate guy.
It's looking bright.
Yeah, all right.